Hello, how you doing? Like, how are you really doing? Welcome back to my page, welcome back to my channel. And I know a lot of us are coping better than some in self-isolation than others, and that's what I had to talk about today. I know that the extroverts and ambiverts may find this period a bit challenging because they have to stay away from people. They have to practice self-isolation and they have to practice social distancing. Extroverts draw energy from being around other people. Ambiverts have a balance, and introverts draw energy from being alone. If you want a more detailed explanation on these three personality types, which practically every human being falls, under one of them, you can go through my Instagram page, or you can go through my Twitter page at Transform with Natalie. I actually did a short write-up on it. So let's go right into it. What are those things that extroverts can spend their time doing? How can extroverts, go through this self-isolation period and go through it, in a better state of mind instead of feeling like they're going crazy? I know it will sound cliche if I start telling you, do sign up for courses. I feel like those things are really important when you look at it from place of personal development, but at the same time, how are you drawing energy? If you're an extrovert right now, you're most likely gonna be feeling like you're going to start feeling drained if you don't know how to manage it. If you're an ambivert, you will start feeling drained, at some point, because you need to be around people so you can, draw energy from them. Unlike introverts, who I can stay inside my house for the next 2-3 days and I'm fine. I feel energized. I feel okay. It's when you have to put me with people for a long time, and that's when I go crazy. So I imagine how I feel when I have to be around people for so long, and I'm wondering how the extroverts and the ambiverts are feeling at this time. And so that's what I want to talk about. So a few things I feel like the extroverts can do. This is the period of social distancing and self-isolation. I feel like they will have to practice more social distancing than self-isolation. Yes, isolate yourself, but when I say more than self-isolation, maybe you have a neighbor, right? You don't have to come close to them. Practice your 1 to 3 10 meters apart, but see people. It will help you a lot. It will help energize you. Try and see people, family members. If you can isolate yourself with family members, if you're sure you or them, none of you, well, there's really no way to be sure. But for those who are maybe like singles, living alone, and you can stay with your family, you have the option of staying with your family this period, I think this will really be a good time to stay with them, because you need the energy. You need to feel energized, so it doesn't stress you out more than what's going on in addition to what's actually going on all over the place. So I feel like you can practice, you can join groups. I watched Marisa Pierre, a renowned therapist in the US, and her neighborhood came together and they did a sort of fitness thingy, and it was like a dance thing. And it was so beautiful. They played music. Everybody stood on their porch, and they played music, and they were dancing. That's an idea you can incorporate in your neighborhood. I believe definitely in a neighborhood, you guys could just sit out. Don't come close together, but you can just sit out. It can be in your neighborhood. It can be wherever around with your neighbors. Just sit out. Talk to them, talk to people, interact, so you can draw energy. That is how you're gonna cope this period. Okay, so just look at it, just understand that the reason you're probably going crazy this period, distracting yourself is only going to work for as long. It can't work forever. I feel like this is even the best time to be around children, but you have to be careful so you don't give it to them. You don't give the COVID-19 to them, or they pass it across to you, right? Because children are energetic, they have a lot of energy. So I feel this is just be around people in a safe way. okay, in a very safe way. Try and because that's how your energy, that's how you're gonna draw energy. Okay, so I hope you find a safe way to practice social interaction as well as social distancing. Okay, I hope you find a very, very safe way within your community, within wherever you are, within, if you probably, people go out to get supplies, so maybe you could tell someone, okay, you're gonna get supplies, I'm gonna get supplies. On our way walking down, we could stay apart and still talk to each other. It's important for your emotional well-being. And even as an introvert, staying cooped up in the house may affect you, because it may be you may be able to stay alone, but you may need to still go out, in terms of like feel the sun on your skin. If you have some natural place around you, just be by it, recharge. Staying indoors can actually depress, it can actually start getting one pretty depressed. So I feel if you have a backyard, that's fine. If you have a front, as long as you have a front door, you can just sit out, let's let the sun touch your skin, breathe in the fresh air. Even if you have air conditioners in your house and everything, you still need that fresh air. Okay, so I wish you a happy self-isolation, and I pray and hope you're able to get through this successfully and in great emotional health. Don't forget to like this video, share with a friend, and subscribe to my page, my channel. And please drop a comment, if this actually helped you, and if it gave you maybe some ideas on how you can recharge yourself in this period of self-isolation. From me to you, stay blessed.